Hello, Earthlings.
Good day, Sapiens.
Gaza has no voice. One can see that the ceasefire deal has been set up in a way to definitely fail. Why?
Well, because Israel has demanded that all the bodies of all the hostages be released, knowing that those hostages were held and died deep underground, along with Hamas personnel who died there too. Israel knew that the task of extracting every one of those bodies would likely fail.
In Gaza, there isn't enough heavy machinery nor other proper equipment to be able to dig through all the shattered landscape there to find the bodies.
So Israel knew how impossible it was for Hamas to return all the deceased hostages at once. That gives them a great excuse to break the ceasefire whenever they want, which they have already done, and therefore continue killing Gazans, which they have already done.
Also, Israel continues to limit the amount of food and medical aid entering the territory. Citizens of many countries gathered food and medicines, baby formula for children, and more, and attempted to deliver it through several flotillas. Yet, each time Israel stopped them and confiscated everything. All the while, there are hundreds of aid trucks waiting to enter right at the border of Gaza. Isn't it obvious that Israel is just biding its time to continue its project of ethnically cleansing the Gaza Strip?
It seems the world's colonizers do not want to stop this war, and alongside this direct war on Gaza, they have also begun to slowly but surely annex the West Bank to Israel as well.
Remember at the beginning of the war, this is to the ones who follow the news properly and the ones who perhaps missed it. Nikki Haley, an American senator, literally wrote on a bomb that was sent to Israel's use, "Finish them."
Also, Trump said to Netanyahu, "Finish the job." I wonder if this latest war of Israel in Gaza will end up in the same stalemate as before, or this time with the help of Western countries like America, England, France, and Germany. They just are not serious about putting an end to the conflict and are still planning to continue the genocide until there is nothing left of them.
American administrations always supported Israel, but this time they really seem to want to clear out Gaza and take it over, not for Gazan, but for themselves, and their plan to use the beautiful seaside territory as a real estate project, as if over 5 million Palestinians do not exist and have no voice in what happens there.
Let's look at the West Bank situation. According to the United Nations, over 1,000 Palestinians have been killed in the West Bank since October 2023, and 1 in 5 are children. People, we are not in the 1900s or 2000s when our technologies limited what we could see and know.
Today, anything that happens, we see immediately in gruesome detail. Another question is, why are Arab countries in the region watching all this and not helping Palestinians either?
Europeans are watching and even helping Israel to continue killing and starving people. Why? Because they have been doing the same since the 1700s, colonizing, controlling, and extracting resources from many countries in Africa, the Americas, and Asia.
Millions of people were living in the Americas. First, the Spanish, Portuguese, the English, French arrived and began exploiting and colonizing there. It is as if it is a natural way of life to colonizers and occupiers.
Yes, for many centuries, Europeans took over wherever they wished and made it theirs. So now they are letting Netanyahu do the same. which has become our problem too. Citizens of this planet now have to say no to the oppressors and tyrants and say enough is enough.
Dear Earthlings, while we only watch and are not united to stop the suffering of many who are living alongside us on this planet, the tyrants will just continue to take over, even within their own country. Just follow what is happening in America today.
This control and pressure is happening in many countries where, though they may not be at war, tyrannical governments have been established by local and international actors.
Do not think it is not your problem, because it will soon become your problem. So practice altruism.
Stay altruistic for a safe world for all.